And you just listened to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. It covers all those aspects affecting the various regions of our nation. That was the Ijaw country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at Government College, Ujeli. And
go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other camp, Songo camp, compensate everyone.
Good evening and welcome to People, Places and Events, and thank you very much for talking to the African Center for Community and Development.
You're welcome.
Who are you?
I'm Mr. Lyonga Paul.
Mr. Lyonga Paul, you manage a very nice restaurant and you are into marketing and so on. Can you give me a brief profile of the activities you have been doing before getting to this position, this place as manager of this wonderful institution?
Yeah, I'm a businessman in Limbe, and I've been the regional manager for Media Plus in the Southwest Province. I was part of the creation team of the Ocean City Radio, and I run my own business, and now I'm managing Jellies since January.
So you've met a lot of stakeholders out there. What would you tell me is the picture of business in Limbe and in Cameroon? Do you think business is working very well? Or what are the modalities that are necessary for a successful business?
Well, you see, especially in Limbe and in Cameroon in particular, what people are talking about is the purchasing power. Although our currency now is not very, very strong, we are talking of inflation, but our purchasing power is still very strong, and that's what drives business, especially in Limbe.
Now, you are here, you employ women and you employ men. Would you say the employment of women in Cameroon is equitable, the employment system here for both women and men? Yes. How did you come about employing women here?
Yes, you see, so many people say that restaurant business is for women. It's not at all. If you look at the women who are working here, they are all youths, and I believe that employment of youths is actually a means to reduce the rate of unemployment right there. I don't have only women here, I have men also, and most of the men are working in the kitchen. Somebody said the good cooks are men, but it's not really true. Although my cooks work in the kitchen, I also have men here.
The name of this place is Jellies. What does Jellies mean?
Actually, Jellies is a family conception. The proprietor of Jellies thought that he could conceive the idea of the family business, and Jellies is actually a collection of names from the family.
A lot of people now are opening restaurants in Limbe. Do you think having such a wonderful infrastructure here, you will be able to manage it in face of competition from similar businesses like this?
Yes, of course. Limbe is a place where tourists come all the time, and it's very attractive. You know, what you can give to your guests is a quality. I think that if we want to invest here in this quality, and we have to invest in service, and I think that's exactly what we are doing here to attract our customers.
The food here, the services, could you talk a bit about them?
Yes, the food here is good. It's European and African cuisine, and that's what most people like. And once you discover it, I bet you will not go anywhere else. And the service here is such that you can't compare with any other place in town.
What are the problems you face as a manager, or you think workers here face in general?
Actually, it's a general cry all over the town, the clientele. You see, it's very difficult to manage people. People come here, they insult the workers. Oh, you come here, you get there, this place is not clean, this one is dirty, the food is bad. We try our best. Those are the challenges. As far as management is concerned, the challenges here are enormous. We have high electricity bills and other bills to settle, taxes, and so many challenges as far as we call them bottlenecks. And they come from the government, of course, although the government is trying to reduce the prices of basic commodities, we are still crying, we are still suffering these effects. The cost actually is too high.
Capacity building, do you engage in capacity building here?
Yes, once a month we organize trainings here. We try to build the capacity of the staff here. We are well equipped with training materials. We have the training modules. And incidentally, I'm a trainer. I'm a trainer from the JCI Training Institute, JCI University. So I design trainings which can fit for the hotel or restaurant sector.
Wow. And I would like to ask you a question. Are you environmentally sensitive, or do you support the green revolution? How do you do that? I don't seem to see flowers and all these, and you know about the talk of global warming and all this, the planting of trees, and do you relate in that field?
Yes, incidentally, again, I'm a councillor of the Lime 1 Council. I'm the secretary for the Health and Sanitation Committee, where we talk much about global warming. If you look outside, you see that we try to plant some flowers outside there. We really are very aware about this global warming issue, and as an institution, we are trying our best. Every Saturday morning, everybody comes here, even if the staff is not on duty, comes here to clean the place and make sure that the flowers out there are being watered and take care of the environment. And then we make sure that we dispose, the waste from the kitchen. We make sure that we get it well and hand it to the appropriate quarters for disposal.
So what are your last words in people, places, and events? What have you to say about, for instance, African development, how you think Africa can get into the global picture? What needs to be done to mainstream Africa into global competition?
Yes, actually, I would say that the problems in Africa are actually our own problems. We don't really have a crisis to say, but the crisis is a mentality crisis. Once Africans are aware that they can develop themselves, I think that we are going to move into a new comfort zone from where we are, and we are going to cross the bridge.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lyonga, for talking to people, places, and events, and to the African Center for Community and Development. And I hope through this venue, your voice shall be heard by the millions who are going to be watching you. Thank you very much.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Generation sometimes. Today our focus will be on the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his poem Akbo Dancer.
Some lives are meaningful,
some are empty.
there are lives that are eventful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.